finhealth personal finance software, among other things, projects the amount of investment wealth you will accumulate over your chosen planning horizon, based on some hard-coded assumptions and various inputs provided by you. An examination of the software reveals the key determinants of your future investment wealth at the time of desired financial independence and/or retirement. These determinants are, in no particular order: 1. Your years to retirement, that is, how long you intend to work. 2. Your projected gross earned income. 3. Your expected ongoing spending. 4. Any expected major once-off cash inflows or outflows originating from either increases or reductions in lifestyle assets and/or receipts from or payments to third parties. Inheritance are an example of a receipt. 5. Your existing net investment wealth. 6. The amount of investment risk you choose to hold when financially independent and/or retired, as indicated by your target asset allocation, and the extent of your investment diversification. And 7. The after-tax, after-inflation return on your investments. This video looks at how changes in these determinants or factors: 1. Impact the growth of your investment wealth. 2. Affect your likelihood of achieving financial independence. And 3. Are subject to your control or influence. The discussion suggests those factors you should be focusing on to increase the chance of achieving your version of financial independence. And, spoiler alert, it's not investment returns. Hi, I'm John Lesky, retired personal financial advisor and founder of finhealth, a guide to good financial health and your financial independence. To help with the discussion, the Barber finhealth personal finance software case study is used. The Barbers are a mythical family used for illustrative purposes to explain various concepts introduced in the What is finhealth ebook and the What is finhealth video blog series. The Barber's initial inputs for each of the non-hard-coded investment wealth accumulation factors are shown on the screen now. We'll call this our base case. While difficult to read, for the purpose of our discussion, it won't be necessary to examine these inputs in detail. The inputs produce this initial personal financial dashboard for the Barbers. The dashboard shows a chart of projected net worth and net investment wealth, and where the Barbers are projected to sit on each of the finhealth's 5 key indicators of good financial health. In summary, the below benchmark projections for the investment wealth ratio, the retirement expenditure multiple, and the tax effectiveness ratio indicate that Peter Barber's proposed retirement date of age 65 looks optimistic. Some changes in expectations may be considered. In the remainder of the video, we'll examine how changes in each of the investment wealth accumulation determinants may improve financial health. We'll focus on the change in net investment wealth and the retirement expenditure multiple projections for comparisons, noting that for the base case, 1. Projected net investment wealth at Peter's age 67, that is 2 years beyond retirement, is $3.71 million. And 2. Projected net investment wealth at the end of the projection at Peter's age 90 is $1.35 million. And 3. The retirement expenditure multiple at Peter's age 67 is 19.2, below the benchmark of 24.23. We'll see what changes are required in each determinant to result in a retirement expenditure multiple above the benchmark, indicative of financial independence, at 2 years after Peter's retirement. Now, changes in the determinants. 1. Working longer. If Peter works another 4 years, that is to age 69, the retirement expenditure multiple is 23.84 at his age 71, compared with and above a benchmark of 22.69. But this may be a very unattractive option for Peter, who would prefer to be financially independent earlier than his proposed retirement date of age 65, and unforeseen circumstances may prevent him working longer. Determinant 2. Increased gross income. If Peter increases his gross income by 20% a year above his initial projections, that is, an extra $70,000 a year in the first year, his projected retirement expenditure multiple at his age 67 is 25.9, compared with a benchmark of 24.23. But such an increase for each year from now to retirement may not be easy to achieve and may mean taking on unacceptably riskier employment. Determinant 3. Reduce ongoing spending. A 10% reduction in ongoing spending, that is for the barbers, a decrease of $16,000 a year in the first year, both pre and post-retirement, results in a retirement expenditure multiple of 24.44 at Peter's age 67, compared with the benchmark of 24.23. A more modest projected lifestyle has a lot to recommend it as a determinant of investment wealth accumulation that you may focus on, as, first, above a basic minimum, you have total control over the amount of your spending. This isn't the case for most of the other determinants. And second, the absolute amount of the spending reductions are much less than the increases in gross income required for financial independence. For the barbers, a $16,000 spending reduction compared with a $70,000 income increase in the first year. This is due to the tax leakage associated with the income increase and a lower investment wealth requirement to support a reduced desired financial independent/retirement lifestyle. Determinant 4. Reducing expected once-off cash outflows. An $800,000 reduction in the expected upgrade of the residence from $4 million to $3.2 million results in a retirement expenditure multiple of 25.15 at Peter's age 67, compared with the benchmark of 24.23. But this may mean a home that falls well short of the barber's housing aspirations and, potentially, ongoing discontent. Determinant 5. Your existing investment wealth total can't be changed, although its composition may be altered to make it more consistent with the transition to your target asset allocation and/or to increase investment diversification. Determinant 6. Increase your investment risk to improve the chance of earning high investment returns. This can be achieved with a more growth-oriented asset allocation than your chosen target asset allocation, or by increasing the concentration of your investments. If the barbers increase their growth allocation to 100% from the base case 60%, the modelling assumes that the portfolio return increases from 3.5% per annum after inflation and after tax to 5.5% per annum. The retirement expenditure multiple rises to 25.27 compared with the benchmark 24.23. However, a 100% growth portfolio is a considerably riskier proposition than a 60% growth portfolio. If the barbers assess that emotionally, they are uncomfortable with the historical volatility of anything exceeding a 60% exposure to growth investments, it would be extremely unwise to take an additional investment risk. And determinant 7, increase investment returns above those hard-coded in the software. If the barbers could increase their annual investment returns by 2% per annum after tax and after inflation, without changing their target growth allocation, the projected retirement expenditure multiple would increase to an above benchmark 25.27 at Peter's age 67. However, other than managing your investment risk, and structuring your investments as reasonably tax effective as possible, that is, the rationale for the tax effectiveness ratio as a proxy, you have no direct control over pre-tax and pre-inflation investment returns. Relying on increasing your investment wealth accumulation and achieving your version of financial independence by outperforming the long-term after-inflation returns delivered by asset classes is, more than likely, relying on good luck rather than good management. The table on the screen summarises how the discussed changes in each of the factors affects the financial independence objective as measured by the retirement expenditure multiple, or REM, and net investment wealth for 2 years after Peter's retirement and at his age 90. Other than the reduce ongoing spending option, that is number 3, the changes in the investment wealth determinants aim to achieve an increase in investment wealth in retirement, well above that projected in the base case. However, there are varying and often significant uncertainties associated with successfully implementing the proposed changes in each of these determinants. This contrasts with the reduced ongoing spending option, which is largely within the barber's total control and implies a significantly lower net investment with requirement 2 years after the barber's retirement for financial independence. In reality, faced with the barber's base case, a financial advisor would probably suggest a combination of changes, but focusing on determinants 1 to 4 to achieve projected financial independence. Taking more growth asset investment risk than the barbers have indicated they are comfortable with, that is determinant 6, and/or relying on investment outperformance, that is determinant 7, aren't, in our opinion, consistent with achieving good financial health. Hopefully, you found this video of interest. I'd like to know what you think. Please provide any comments or questions below. Finally, thanks for watching.